Alright. Hello everyone. Broke Boy here. Welcome back to another video. So, we have some more news about... Okay. So, we have some more news. So, this is going to be the Fusion. Okay. So, the champion that we reviewed for the event in the last video was the event dungeon boss. Okay. She wasn't that bad. She's not that bad. Now, this guy, he is going to be the fusion. Okay, there's going to be two fusions. There's going to be two fusions for this event. There's going to be this guy is the first fusion for June, and then July is the next fusion. Okay, so this is the first fusion next month, June. Okay, it is starting. Here it is, a champion fragment event for Solon Silverheart starting on June 4th, 2026. June 4th, that is next Thursday. Literally next Thursday. So since this fragment event starts on June 4th, we can assume that the entire event starts on June 4th. Therefore, we will be getting a free daily login champion on June 4th. Okay? So, yeah. Starting on June 4th. The chase for the daily login champion will start June 4th, and then you have to log into the game for 7 days straight in order to get the champion. So it starts on the 4th, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You won't get it until a whole week later. So the 11th people will get it. But yeah, this is the fusion champion for June. Okay. Attacks one enemy. Each it has a 50% chance of increasing the duration of a random buff on the target by 1 turn. Okay. Attacks all enemies 2 times. Deals 10% more damage to each enemy for each debuff on them. Will ignore unkillable and block damage. Okay, that's a 3 turn cooldown. Attacks one enemy 2 times. The first hit has a 100% chance of placing decreased defense for 2 turns. The second hit has a 100% chance of placing block passive skills for 2 turns. Passive skills is, I feel like active skills is more powerful. I feel like block active skills is passive skills is cool, but I feel like block active skills is more powerful. It's more useful. Then applies a debuff spread effect, taking all debuffs from the target and placing them on all enemies. Finally, attacks all enemies 1 time. This attack will ignore 20% of each target's defense. Okay, so it doesn't have, other than the A3. Let me read his little kit. For each Sylvan Watcher ally on the team, including this champion receives 10% less damage from AoE attacks, and the ignorant defense effects against this champion are 10% less effective. Whenever this champion attacks, has a 30% chance to turn hits into normal hits. This chance increases by 10% for each debuff on the target. Okay, so you can have a maximum of 10 debuffs, but really all you need is 7 debuffs. Because you already get a base 30% chance to turn weak hits into normal hits, and then you get an extra 10 for every debuff, so you only need 7 debuffs, right? In PvP, having 7 debuffs up on an enemy is probably not, it's not very accessible in PvP. Right, because you got constant buff removal, constant buff transfer, constant buff duration decrease, that kind of stuff. And so, or debuff. Oh, increase the 10% for each debuff on the target. Oh, Okay, but still though, yeah, debuff removal, debuff duration decrease, that kind of stuff. So having 7 debuffs on a PvP, having 7 debuffs on a target in PvP, you're probably not going to, unless you're like lucky or calculated, you're probably not gonna get that a lot. But in PvP or in PvE, you might do that a lot. Like Demon Lord, for example. Demon Lord, like if you don't have like all 10 debuff slots taken up in Demon Lord, then what are you doing? Chimera, Hydra. Well, you're probably not gonna have 10 debuffs. 10. Well, actually, in late game maybe you're probably not gonna have 10 all 10 debuff slots filled up on all 4 Hydra heads, but maybe. But yeah, longer fights, boss fights, yeah, you're definitely gonna get this. So if you really think about it, you really don't need to build him with crit rates. I mean, you should, but you really don't. I mean, this is okay. You have to like place the 7 debuffs, right? You know what you could do? You could give him low speed, right? You can give him relatively low speed, and then the let's say you're in Chimera, right? Chimera is 5 champions. Yeah, 5 champions. You could give him you could have him go last on the team, right? And what you could do is the other four um the other 4 champions can take their turns and place debuffs on the Chimera. And then once he gets to his turn, the Chimera already has 7 or more debuffs, so now he's just always gonna crit. Okay. Now you do have the problem of whenever the Chimera changes form, it removes debuffs from itself. But you're only gonna be dealing with that for like 4 turns at most. At most, you're only gonna be dealing with that for like 4 turns. So, and if you get lucky, not even 4 turns. If you get lucky, maybe like 2 turns, maybe even 1 turn. So, yeah. Um, he seems good though. I think this is something that I've realized a lot. Oh, this is something that I've realized. Something that they've been like that they seem to be doing a lot of. They seem to be giving champions multi hits. Okay, like his A1 triple hitter, his A2 AOE double hitter, his A3 a double hitter. Okay, we go to the other chick, the dungeon boss, double hitter, AOE triple hitter. Okay, they see, and then we go into the game. We look at the recently released champions, like from the Argonites and other factions. Let me open the game real quick. Okay. Look at the Argonites. Recently released Pelagus, triple hitter. It removes all buffs. And then this is not an attack. Single hit, single hit, single hit, single hit, single, AoE, double, AoE, single. Okay. Oh wait, Tection. Double hitter A1, double hitter A2. Jesus. What other new champions are there? No, not that. Grugtha, Sidax. Grugtha, Organ. AoE, AoE, double hitter AoE, Sidax, Dark Elves. Single double hitter. So yeah, a lot of the champions that they've released recently have had multi hits in their skill. I think I'm pretty sure it's for counter against Mercurial, against Total Guard. It's interesting. Instead of nerfing Total Guard, they just release the answer and the counter to Total Guard as a champion instead of just nerfing the set. Interesting. But this guy though, he looks interesting. His aura, allied attack, and all bottles by 30%, pretty standard. But yeah, he looks interesting. Now with his passive, he's Spirit Affinity. So with his passive, again, he's not going to be, even if he's weak affinity, even if he's attacking into magic affinity champs and bosses, then he's still not gonna crit. He's still not. I mean, he's not gonna crit. I mean, it says here turn weak hits into normal hits, but he's not gonna weak hit. He's not gonna weak hit against magic because of his passive, which is honestly, it's super annoying. It's super annoying. You have when you're weak affinity, when you're a spirit attacking into magic, you have a 30% chance to land a weak hit because you're at a disadvantage. And I feel like that's just like, I mean, I understand why, right? But I feel like it's a much higher chance, you know? I feel like it's a much higher chance. There's no way it's only 30. It has happened way too often for me. Okay. Sorry. For me personally, it has happened way too often for it to only be 30%. So, yeah. This is all coming in 1 week. I wonder. I should have my work schedule. Will I be off that day? The 4th. I will be off that day. Oh. Oh. All right. Cool. I'll be off that day, so I'll be able to completely enjoy the new release in quiet. Nice. Okay. Well, that's all the that's all the news we have for now. I assume that in the near future, like maybe like in the next coming days, we're going to more information is going to be released in the upcoming days. Okay, like the champions, all of the 6 new champions that will be coming with this update are going to be revealed. The daily login champion is going to be revealed. Now, so far, both of these champions have been Sylvan Watchers. Both of these champions have been Sylvan Watchers so far. Okay? Now, okay, let me. I mean, I feel like my Sylvan Watchers is pretty stacked, no? I feel like it's pretty stacked. Yeah, Elva, Quilche, Pan, Ruella, Miss Rider Dipey, Mysiliac Priest. I feel like it's pretty stacked. It's one of my strongest factions. Not in terms of like damage, but just overall, it's one of my strongest factions. So I'm I'm interested. Is the daily login also gonna be Sylvan Watchers? Because so far, the dungeon boss is Sylvan Watchers. The fusion is Sylvan Watchers. So now that's making me think: are all 6 champions going to be Sylvan Watchers? I mean, I'll take a free daily login champion, but I just don't want it to be Sylvan Watchers though. I'd much rather it be because I have such bad luck. Because I have such bad luck, and I just can't pull good champions because of my bad luck. I would want this daily login champion to be one of my weaker factions, like maybe Knights Revenant. Well, I have Empress. I don't really have any damage dealers for. Yeah, I don't have any damage dealers for Knights Revenant. All I have Skeletor, Venalisha, Eric's, Empress, but like, I mean, I guess Empress is a damage dealer, but he's not really. I guess he is, but I don't know. Yeah. All right. Um, I think that's it. I think that's it. I really hope our next daily login is not. I mean, if it is Silver Watchers, again, I'll take a free champion. Even if it is Silver Watchers, I'll take it. I just don't really want it to be. And I'm also wondering, what is it gonna be? Is it gonna be support? Is it gonna be attack? Uh, is it gonna be force magic? Like what? Honestly, I would want a attack champion. Silver Watchers. Well, honestly, I just want it to be good, man. I just want them to be good. I just want the daily login champion. I just want them to be good. That's it. I don't really care if they're force, spirit, void. I don't care if they're HP based, defense, support. I don't really care. I just want them to be good. Okay? That's really it. I just want the daily login to be good. Our daily logins in the past, we had Ezio. Let me go to Hella Hades. Guaranteed. Maybe what it daily login champions? Here it is. Oh wait, no, not this. It's not this. Okay, well, would it be past guaranteed then? Deck of Fate. No, is this going back in time? No. What was? Oh, it was. Oh, oh. Well, I'm pretty sure. No. All right. Well, uh, daily login champions that we've had in the past. I should have them. We've had our tour that was in May. Our tour was in May of 2025. Mikey was recent, relatively recent. Mikey was August of, actually not that recent, August of 2025. Daily login. Alice. Alice was, ooh, she was in 2024. Yeah. Like January of 2020. No, 2025. Yeah. Alice was January of 2025. Um, Loki was August of 2024. I'm missing one. Which one am I missing? Lemonisi was. Lemonisi was June. Yeah, June of 2025. Lemonisi. Her. Lemonisi was June of 2025. Ezio was January of 2026. So Ezio is decent. I haven't used it much myself, but people have said that he's actually really good. Lemonisi is just dog shit. Oh, we had Alien as well, a Xenomorph. Same thing with Ezio. People say that Alien is good, but I just never really used him much. Demon Lord. Yeah, not really that good. hmm we had Skeletor very recently. Actually, Skeletor is ongoing right now. So the Skeletor for the second time is ongoing. So um oh, we had, yeah, Mikey. Mikey is the best out of all of the daily login champions. Mikey is the absolute best of them all. Alice is a good for. Okay, this is my opinions. Okay, this is not for like everybody, of course. Some of these champions are useless to some people. Some of them are like amazing to others. This is just my opinion. Mikey is the best of them all. Alice is second. Uh, yeah. Well, actually, it's a tie between Ezio, Xenomorph, and Alice for me. Which one? Which one's second? It's a tie. So yeah. But I just really hope. I okay. I like I said. I really hope that Daily Login Champion is good. But what am I? But let me be specific here. What am I actually hoping for? Now, looking at my Sylvan Watchers, what would I really hope for? I think I have buff removal, healing, revive. I have damage from these three, and then mm, decreased defense. Do anything bring decreased defense? No. Or not decreased defense, decreased attack. Do any of them bring decreased attack? Don't think so. I don't think any of these guys bring decreased attack. Fuck Wayne. No. None of them bring decreased attack. None of them bring shield, I don't think. I don't think any of them bring shield. He brings counterattack and ally protection, but no shield though. No strengthen. No, I think she places strengthen. Nope. Oh, she has a decreased attack. Oh, but it's on her A1. It's a short or it's a low land rate. So okay, but looking at my Silver Watchers, um, I don't really know what I would need. I mean, am I clearing faction? I think I am. I think I am. Yeah, I completed Silver Watcher's Faction War, so I really don't need another Silver Watcher. But again, I'll take it. Um, so I don't really know what I would want for Silver Watchers. I don't know what I want for Silver Watch. Ooh, actually, you know what? Control, control, a control. I mean, like crowd controlling, debuff placing, turn meter manipulation champion. That's what I'd want. That's what I want. Pan places freeze on his A1. Okay, fair enough. Ruella place has a turn meter steal on her A1. Difey, uh, removes one random buff, but it's not really cross control. Myceliac Priest just places poisons. No cross control. He has crowd control, but he's a rare, so if there's like long cooldowns, low land rate. Like, look at this. 4 turn cooldown, 75% chance of placing provoke. Okay, like, and on his A1, triple hitter, 50% chance of placing decreased speed. Like, that's good on a triple hitter. On a triple hitter, you're basically guaranteed decreased speed. But yeah, I would want a controller manipulator for Silver Watchers. So, yeah, that's it. If you like the video, then give it a like. If you like me and you like the content that I upload, then subscribe to the channel. I upload every 3 days. My next upload should be, we'll say it Thursday. Or it should be Saturday. Has a lot of yawns. My next upload should be Saturday. So yeah. Peace out, everyone. You could probably tell from my voice I'm tired.